A Caring Pregnancy Resource Center of Northeast Colorado offers hope to women and their families, and love and a caring ear. We try to help as women are making decisions about their sexuality, about pregnancy.
We're for life. We're for answers to tough questions. We're for coming alongside and walking alongside of people and showing them that Jesus has a better way.
And this training that we've been set up with, it's very culturally engaging. It's good for young kids, anywhere from middle school, high school, college age. We think of relationships today, and people think of hooking up and they think of just the physical thing. But in this training, teach about how relationships and intimacy is much more than just physical. And there's actually 5 other scientifically proven dimensions of intimacy that are around. And when we just focus on the physical, we're really cutting ourselves short. We're getting 1/6 of what science, what research tells us is around.
We come alongside women and offer them resources to carry to term and to be good moms and bond with their babies.
After I had the baby, I randomly came home one day and found this big package of clothes and bottles and a bottle washer and a teddy bear and blankets on my doorstep, which was very helpful.
And God said, I'm going to use you. And up to that point, it was still a deep secret, And so, no, you're not. I dug my heels in. And it's amazing. He was relentless, but that's why I know I'm called. I have just found that in working with these women, they can identify with me too, because it's not like I'm just a voice telling them that they can be free. I'm a living example of it. Unfortunately, people make mistakes, and as Christians in the body of Christ, we need to forgive. We need to reach out and we need to love them and show them that Christ loves them and that they are forgiven.
And he seemed to be understanding, seemed to be trustworthy. He went to church with me sometimes. He was the perfect guy, or so it seemed. And in the end, he ended up doing exactly what I trusted him not to do. He ended up sexually abusing me. And so when he did that, I started to feel a sense of worthlessness, that I wouldn't amount to anything, that I was lower than dirt. I felt like something that people would just discard in the trash. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I wasn't going to tell anybody about the sexual abuse because I was so ashamed. I felt like it was all my fault. I was going to hold it all inside, which a lot of people told me, because it's sexual abuse, you have the right to abort this baby. You have the right to do that. And I told them, no, this is a life. This is something that's important. The first call that I made to them, I was really upset. I was almost in tears. And I just told the person that answered that I'm pregnant and I need help. After the first call, I didn't completely follow up with them. I didn't completely answer their texts, but they continued to reach out to me and say, hey, we care. Hey, we would love to meet with you. We would love to help you in your situation. And so I finally was able to get a meeting set up. And when they set up that meeting, like I said, they told me that it is my decision. It was something that I was able to decide. They encouraged me on the side of adoption that they would be able to find a trustworthy family that would take care of the child, but they also assured me on the side of keeping the baby that if I was to keep the baby, there is resources, there is help, and they would be willing to find help for me. They continued to reach out to me and just check up on me and see, how are you doing? Are you doing all right? Which helped a lot, because at that point in time, I felt so worthless that I didn't feel like anyone else cared about me. Although that probably wasn't true, but they really cared about me, and total strangers just randomly caring about me. When they were reaching out to me and everything, my relationship with God was going downhill. I felt like I was never going to talk to him again, never going to do anything. And then these people that believe in God, that would have no other purpose but Jesus in their hearts to reach out to me, reached out to me and showed me that not only will God reach out to you, but he'll bring people to your life that reach out to you and bring you what you need in your time of need.
I think folks need to know how vital it is that in a community, in a rural community, this far from the Front Range, that we have resources to help people find answers for life. And that can't happen without a core group of people who say, I care whether that ministry happens in this community. I care about that. It matters that we have this available in our communities. In order to do this work, we have to have a base of contributions, but we need more than that. We need people in every community that is promoting life, but also promoting the opportunity to find more life through the collective work that God is doing through this ministry.
We are a nonprofit 501c3. We're supported by individual donors, groups, churches, and grants. And that's how we do what we do, along with a lot of volunteers pulling together in these communities to help make it possible.
We would like to have somebody in every county and just ask that people just pray about, is this something that they're led to do? There's lots of tears, but personally for myself, it's been so rewarding actually watching them be set free.
And so it's a great way to come outside the church walls and share the gospel and live the gospel and love the gospel and love people to Christ.